Hey, it's me, Bad Bee. I'm back. You know how much I love going to the mall. It's one of my favorite things ever. And when we went to Dubai Mall, and oh my God, that was an experience. Then the first time I came to Doha, when we went to Plus Vendome, that is probably my favorite mall ever. I think the Middle East does malls the best in the world, and then Japan and Korea. So, Asia. It was amazing. So, I wanted to show you my trip to Villagio Mall. This one is a little bit further away. We took an Uber because we don't have cars here. It was a bit of a hike. Here's my outfit of the day. I think it's pretty cute. I got the skirt off of the Iconic and I had to get it tailored, but it still seems a bit long. And the top I've had forever. I think I got it at GU in Japan. And of course my Bottega because I love it. I decided to wear my wig because I wanted to look nice for the photos. I hate this so much. Villagio Mall is different to Plus Vendome because they have designed it to look like the canals of Venice, and you can actually have gondola rides inside the mall, which is pretty amazing. So walking in, it was absolutely beautiful. Luckily, my husband was there to take B-roll for me today. Me not looking and wandering through the mall B-roll, and he's like, okay. Another thing I love about Villagio Mall is, so on the ground you have pretend canals of Venice and the roof is painted to look like the sky outside. It's so pretty. The shops are really beautiful too. You can get everything that you would have in the West, and it was so funny. When we were deciding what we wanted to eat, we found an Outback Steakhouse, and my husband, my stepson and I, for one point while we were living in Japan, we were trying to go to all the Outback Steakhouses in Japan. I don't know how many we went to, maybe 5. We went to one on the Gold Coast during our Gold Coast trip, and it wasn't as good. It took forever. And they didn't give us free bread. That's one of the main draws of Outback Steakhouse. So we didn't go to Outback Steakhouse today. We kept wandering around. Obviously, I didn't need to buy anything. I wanted to buy heaps of stuff, but I didn't need it. So we didn't buy anything. It was just more of a wander and to experience it and to get something to eat. And I'm the fussy one, so my husband's like, you just choose where and I'll find something no matter what. And I was like, okay. I think a lot of people have this, but you don't know what you want to eat until you find it. And you just know what you don't want to eat. There are lots of beautiful cafes, and in the middle they've got little stores as well that are beautifully decorated. There's another portion of the mall that they build the architecture of Italy in there, so they've got really nice ceilings, vertical faux plant structures and foliage. All the luxury stores as well, they go all out with their architecture and design. It's so beautiful. Okay, my husband and I both love Muji. So when we're in Japan, pretty much everything in our house, all our furniture was from Muji because it's just so good and it matches. It's nice and neutral as well. And it's really reasonably priced. I think you have to assemble it by yourself, but I'm pretty sure if we did, my husband did that. We found a Muji in Qatar and it was 50% off everything. I wanted to get everything, but they didn't have as big of selection as in Japan, obviously, or in Australia. My husband wanted to get packing cubes and a little case for his electronics. So we got that. For lunch, I decided on Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake Factory. I only first tried it when we went to Abu Dhabi on a stopover in 2022 when we went to Italy, and I have been in love with it ever since because free refills and the portions are massive, and I kind of just love chopped salad. This one, the Cheesecake Factory in Villagio, had a weird smell. It's like meat has been left out and left to rot. You know that smell mixed with off dairy? It's one of those. Anyway, so I was just like, oh, that's a bit gross. I decided to go with this, I think, Asian chicken salad, and it had crunchy noodles and stringy prawn cracker things on top. It was I think I got the skinny Asian chicken salad, which had a less calorific dressing. The little slivers of mandarin were nice. I always have to take photos of my food everywhere. This was no exception. My husband got fish and chips. Obviously, I had to try some of his fish and chips. They were delicious, but the thing about really greasy meals like that is you feel kind of sick after eating a couple of bites. I can't eat that much. I can't have that much grease. It's the same with sweets. I love them, and I used to be able to destroy sweets, but now, oh, it's too much. It's too sweet. I think I'm just growing up. Or maybe it's because of cancer. After cancer, you're more prone to diabetes, which I'm really worried about. Every time I'm super thirsty, I'm like, oh my God, what if it's the diabetes? But actually, my grandpa, he had diabetes when he was 90 and he actually reversed it from being healthy. Or was it pre-diabetes? I don't know. I don't remember. I was too full for a dessert, and all of the desserts in these kind of American chains are massive. So they'll have giant cheesecake, giant chocolate cake. Couldn't eat it. And my husband didn't want to share it with me. That was our experience at Villagio Mall. It was really beautiful and I loved the aesthetic of it. It has all the shops that you need, all the luxury shops, all the regular shops. It has everything. It's a little bit far away from where we live. I would definitely go back just for fun. Get more B-roll, take more pics. You know, I think if people came to visit, we'd take them there. Definitely recommend. Qatar has so many beautiful malls, and Villagio is definitely one of them. If you ever come to visit Doha, please check it out. Stay tuned for more expat life things and travel things and post-cancer life things, and don't forget to like and subscribe.